Okay, so first of all, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to talk today in front of such a distinguished audience. I think the open panel discussion that I heard today has set up the context for what we are going to talk. And I heard a lot about AI, what can be done in AI. There was a lot of things that were asked, what can be the real-time use cases that people are solving, what are the benefits that our customer is getting. So I think we are on the right track. And of course, I'm going to start with a few interesting use cases that we have already solved for some of our customers. What are the benefits that they have achieved, tangible output. But before that, just a quick recap. So Magic is a Nasdaq listed company. Of course, we are there from almost 4 decades. A lot of interesting things that we have been doing. So this is just a bio for everyone. Now, before I jump on the use cases, I think one thing again that was discussed in the open panel discussion, that what are some of the challenges, how exactly you can start your AI journey and all those things. But so before that, I would just want to highlight that in last 5 to 7 years, there has been a drastic change in the way end users have started thinking. Earlier, it was all about collecting data, integrating data, then creating patterns out of it, more of dashboard, business intelligence, those kind of things. Now, suddenly, the same set of users have started thinking differently. And they want actionable insights from their data, which has been the most important aspect. And that's what we all are trying to address in terms of advanced analytics and leveraging AI, Gen AI, and all these things. So let me talk about one first interesting use case. So I would like to introduce my friend John. So we used to work for a US-based pharma company. And John happens to be the sales representative head over there. Now, as part of sales rep in any pharma company, they have a lot of activities to take care, meaning they need to plan an activity that they call account planning. So account planning for them is basically meeting doctors, meeting various hospitals. So before going and meeting them, they need to collect a lot of information. So we had already created an analytics-driven system for them where they used to get all the information that, okay, what are my top accounts, whom should I go and meet, what are the drug efficacies that I have, what are the discount and rebate programs that are there that are eligible for them. But because of this, they need to perform an activity, meaning he needs to go, he needs to discuss with his team, he needs to get all that information from the centralized repositories, collect it, generate reports, and then of course go and meet. Now many times during a discussion, the customer might ask that, okay, can you tell me what are the latest rebate that are there? Or let's say, what is the latest marketing trends or any speaker bureau program that you are planning to start? Suddenly they don't have an update immediately, or then they have to refer that, okay, after a particular span of time, we are going to tell you. So one day he came to us and he said that, I really want you to help me solve this problem. And he gave a very good line for his problem. He said, can I talk to my data? And that's exactly where we all are moving towards. So leveraging AI, we created a smart assistant for my friend John. And we brought the entire set of repositories and centralized systems that we have using machine learning, artificial intelligence program, and we created an entire smart assistant which was implemented in that particular pharma company. And now they are being leveraging that, which are giving them amazing benefits because everything is proactively available to them. So these are some of the benefits that you can see. Predictive capability. They don't have to wait for generating reports if the data is not there, because at the back end, whatever we have created for them, it is generating the updated insights for them. And it has really helped a lot. So first we implemented to John's department, and then we expanded this to the other sales marketing department within the pharma company. right? So again, amazing example how the same person who was leveraging centralized information now wants to look at information in a different way. They want to talk to their data. Another interesting use case comes from manufacturing company. Now, few years ago, I don't think anybody would have thought that a manufacturing company which has multiple plants, multiple machines, would ever like to leverage artificial intelligence, machine learning, or any kind of this, because their entire process is very manual. So at any plant, any manufacturing company, they have a lot of plants. And then in the plants, there are a lot of machines that are deployed. So in this particular use case, of course, the person was managing a very big manufacturing company. He was responsible to take care of all the machine status of the plants and everything. And daily, in order to get a status update, he needs to talk to his managers, ask them what is the status, is there any anomaly that you see that is detected. Most of the time, it used to happen that once the anomaly is already there, then they will realize that it has been detected, as a result of which there is going to be a shutdown of the machine, shutdown of the plant, and many other operational inefficiencies that might arise. So in this case, this business user came to us and said, can you help me with anomaly detection? And I think in today's discussion also there was a lot of talk about anomaly detection. So we created a anomaly detection leveraging machine learning. We took the entire data set that they had, of course, created model, trained different type of models that are there as part of that. And we created an entire automated anomaly detection model for them, which is providing them amazing result. In fact, I would like to jump onto a slide which talks about a benefit that we came to know from them just 3 weeks ago. So 3 weeks ago, the customer informed us that for one of their plant, they realized that there was some kind of anomaly that was detected using our implementation that we did. And when they went and when they checked with their team, they found it accurate. So that means our model was reading it rightly. And then they came and told us that if we wouldn't have this anomaly detection model that we have created, it would have incurred almost 120K for a 12-hour of shutdown. So that means 10K per hour of a shutdown would have occurred over there. But in this case, because of the entire implementation that we did, it didn't happen, and it helped them. Of course, it gave them a tangible output. So basically, the cost benefit that we have been talking since morning from a machine learning standpoint. So again, an amazing example of how even a manufacturing companies which are having machines, they want to leverage their sensor data, they want to leverage their different aspects of data and see how exactly they can get tangible benefits out of it. So this is also an amazing example of that. Now, when we say we are doing all these things, how are we doing? So that is very, very important at Magic, how exactly we are doing. So Magic XPI, I think recently we did a webinar, and during a webinar, somebody asked a very interesting question. The person asked, data first or AI first? And I think that's an amazing question, because everybody is talking about AI, but I think the basis of that starts with a very robust data management roadmap. Until and unless you have a very strong data management strategy, then leveraging AI is not going to help you, because it's, in my terminology, I always say garbage in, garbage out. So if you really want to leverage the best of the advanced analytics tool, the first thing that you should do, leverage integration tools like Magic XPI. It's an amazing cloud agnostic tool. It has all the capabilities, right from data management, data governance, master data management. We have implemented it across various domains. And of course, our team is here today and tomorrow. So we have our experts. If anybody want to come and understand details about it, we can definitely share. And then this is a data hub that we have. So data hub is basically the overall offering. I think I was hearing somebody and they said that a lot of these things are being done in silos. So when it comes to Magic Data Hub, we are not saying that we are going to do it in silos. Of course, there are going to be data silos with respect to what any customer is expecting. But then Magic Data Hub provides an end-to-end custom solution which is going to provide all the aspects right from data integration to data modernization. And that's exactly our Data Hub talks about. And of course, as we said, in the interest of the time, you can come to us and we can elaborate on that. So this is something that is there. And on top of this, how exactly we are trying to achieve all this AI ML thing is what we call Magic Advanced Analytics Center. So this is our Advanced Analytics Center where we are building a lot of use cases which are relevant to industry, pharma, BFSI, manufacturing industry, and many other live use cases. There are multiple use cases that we have for supply chain, logistics, and many other, which we have already implemented and which are all, where customers are already getting a tangible benefit output of that. And it comprises of old tech stack. So if any of our customer is having an old tech stack, that can also be accommodated with it. And if they want us to help create a roadmap for them, which comprises of new tech stack, that's where our expertise lies basically. Okay, so this is about Magic Advanced Analytics Center. This is how we work. Now, in today's world, very big problem is that people want, many customers, we had a talk, they said, okay, take my data and just create something out of it. What we are going to suggest is come to our innovation lab, which we call Magic Lab. There we are first going to take some small set of data. We are going to generate output, the tangible output that they are expecting. You see whether it is answering your key performance indicator or not, whether it is providing you the relevant business result. And then on a step-by-step way, we are taking our customers to the next level. So this is our approach about how exactly we are doing, and then they can choose any kind of innovation theme. They want to do NLP, they want to do any kind of chatbot, smart assistant, anything like that. They are free to choose over there, and then we have a cycle which we follow, and as a result of which this particular output is generated. And then these are certain benefits. Of course, scalability in such kind of solutions is a very, very important aspect, because you cannot create a solution which is going to answer only today's problem. Tomorrow, if more data vendors are added, if your data is expanding, your solution should be scalable. And that's where our expertise come, being a product-based company so many years and advancing on the integration side, and now taking ahead with the AI and ML things. Customization, of course, as I showed you the two use cases, they both are customized for a specific domain. One was related to life sciences and healthcare, and one was related to manufacturing. Because that's what we have to do when it comes to answering specific customer questions. Ease of implementation, when I showed you the Mac, we said that we are not at all agnostic to any technology. If you have any tech stack, we are going to leverage that. If you don't have a tech stack, we can come and recommend you what should be better for your roadmap perspective. Of course, domain specific is something that I already showed. Pre-built models, again, we had a lot of talk about AI agents and all, so there are enough AI agents that has been built by us with respect to different domains where we can leverage so that you are not reinventing the wheel from the start. Integration with cloud, of course, there are certain customers who don't want to get into cloud. They are having their legacy system, but they still want to start slow. So we are working with them. But then Magic Data Hub is all about cloud. So we are, of course, taking our customers on cloud. End-to-end solution, definitely whatever you saw is an end-to-end solution answering the entire set of problem that any particular domain is having. User-friendly interface, of course, whenever you are going to AI ML, I think the output of that has to be very, very friendly. Because tomorrow it shouldn't happen that you deploy something and your end users are having a struggle in operating that. So that is something which we always keep in mind when we are talking about a user-friendly interface. And then cost efficiency is, of course, also going to be an aspect. So if somebody wants to take some part of implementation. Somebody wants to do only data as a service. Somebody maybe wants to implement an end-to-end solution. So accordingly, we are providing cost benefits and all these things. Okay, so this is what we had. Of course, we are here today and tomorrow. You are free to reach our booth. We can discuss many other use cases that we have implemented on advanced analytics. Any question on XPI data integration platform, we would love to answer that. Okay? Perfect. Thank you.